Welcome to Southern Sands Ranch. You know the deal, guys. Please like, subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notified when we put some videos up like this right here. Some of our great video content right here. Yeah, you see me on the old tractor. Um, Getting ready to do trying to figure out how to do some grading. And at this point, I'm learning that this tractor is not strong enough, not big enough, and it's actually worn out. The bucket where it mounts up to the frame of the tractor is a little weak. So a lot of the things that I try to do, it just won't do because it ain't strong enough, ain't big enough, and it's too old. But we're able to do a lot with this tractor, um, even though it's not the right tractor for the job that we really need. You see the bush hog on the back of it there. I'm able to do a lot of bush hog work around the farm. Um, you know, when we bought it, we thought it would be sufficient because, like we said in other videos, we I've never been around the tractor. I've never drove one, so I thought, well, maybe, this one should do it. It's a tractor. It's a four-wheel drive tractor, and it seems to be pretty strong and all that, but yeah, it's just not strong enough. I think the engine's a 25, 30 horsepower engine, I think, somewhere around there, maybe 40. I'm not sure. It's pretty small. Um, but, we're doing what we can with the equipment that we have. And so far, we've been able to make it work. So far, um, we've not obviously there's things that I would like to be able to do that I can't because of this tractor. But just like everything else in life, you got to figure out a different way. You got to figure out something else. Um, but the land that we've got is it's raw, um, raw land that needs a lot of work. You see where the mulcher cut up all, the stumps and trees and stuff. That stuff is starting to turn into good mulch, if you will. I mean, and it's becoming part of the soil. All we need to do is we've got animals on it now. You'll see in later videos. But as we add manure to it and other types of organic materials, that right there will turn into something more valuable when we add other things to it. You see my trusty guide there, Rusty. He's got to make sure he stays right in front of the tractor so I can't go too fast, because he wouldn't want me to go too fast. But again, it's just a scratching around on the farm, learning what this tractor will do, learning what it won't do, trying to see how far I can push it. I haven't broke it yet, so apparently I haven't found its breaking point, thankfully. But we bought the tractor with lots of goals and lots of thoughts and everything, and we realized that it's going to be for other things. I can move hay around with it. I can move logs. I can move stuff. I can bush hog the farm with it. Because everything you see that's mulched up and cleared right now, this was last fall. Coming into this fall, yeah, it's growed up. We got actually got a lot of grass coming around. We're trying to turn this land into some. We're trying to regenerate this soil, and we're starting with a sand pit. So the tractor, this little Kubota tractor, it's going to be valuable to us. Would it be better if it was a bigger tractor with a backhoe attachment and all that? Absolutely. But, sometimes you got to make do with what you have. And that's what we're doing with this tractor here. We're just making do. But guys, I know these videos ain't groundbreaking. They are what they are. We just want to show you guys our progress, where we started, and not just where we started on the land with how it was raw land and terrible dirt and all that, but pay attention to our health because you see. I'm struggling to move around here in this video. This was almost a year ago. Since this video was made, I've lost about 45 pounds now, maybe 50. And a lot of it has to do with the way that we eat. We eat carnivore. But also a lot of it has to do with just the sheer amount of work that I've been doing on the farm. On top of our business that we run, our businesses, plural. But yeah, just keep an eye on that. I always want you guys to comment. Valerie gets on to me because I always say, tell me what I'm doing wrong and what I'm doing right. But I do, I'm new at all this, so tell me what I'm doing wrong. My feelings won't get hurt. I'm a big boy. Obviously, if you get ugly, I'm just going to, ignore you. But I need advice, and we also need engagement. We need you to comment. We need you to help us out and grow this channel so that we can have fun with it, because that's what we're doing. We're having fun with the channel. We're trying to have fun with the farm. Don't seem like too much fun when it's 110 degrees outside. I don't know, it ain't 110, but when it feels like it's 110, because it does that a lot, the fun seems to be few and far between when it's like that, but it's still fun. But like you see right here, I can move logs with this tractor. I can, carry hay. We have square bale hay for our animals. I can throw a couple of square bales in that bucket and move it around as needed. I can also, pull stuff. I've got some containers I need to move around a little bit. I plan on using the tractor to do that. Actually, the camper that we're living in until we build our house, I moved it around a little bit with the tractor. So yeah, I mean, it's a valuable tractor. It really is. It's just not exactly what we need. It don't have all the capabilities that we would like for it to have. But again, you use what you got. That big old tree right there, that big tall pine, I've been saying I was going to cut that thing down since we bought the property, and somehow it's still standing. I've kind of lost my chance to cut it down now because we've put stuff around it. I'd have to thread the needle now to cut it down, throw a rope around it and guide it with a rope. But yeah. But guys, like I said, we would really appreciate any like, any subscribe, share, and give us some support and comment.